Hello everybody. Welcome to another great day in Chronostory. Oh, my binds are backwards. That's a problem. There we go. So, in between my last stream and today, I have made a couple of Dark Pearl Ring acquisitions, so that is very exciting. Once again, today we're going to have an opportunity to build upon what we did in our previous stream, where we were able to pass a 30% on our Dark Pearl Ring. I've only got 1 out of 4, so we're looking to hopefully get another one of these to pass. And yeah, once we get all 4, then we'll probably be done with Penis bossing. But until then, I'm really excited to get these Dark Pearl Rings and Scroll. That's going to be fun. Other than that, I've been amassing like a lot of crystals. I thought I would be bottlenecking. I might drag this like down here. But I've been going pretty strong on the crystal side of things. Right now, basically, I'm rotating in between 3 maps just to like balance all of my crystals. And it's pretty difficult. I think the lucky crystals are the ones I'm having the most trouble with, because I don't really want to go to Gobbies to farm them, so I'm just farming them in Corridor 104, but I'm not getting very many of them, so they're starting to be a problem. But you can see in my inventory at the moment, I've got like, oh, you can't really because my face is covering it. Maybe if I drag it over here. You can see that I've got like 200 Chaos Crystals ready to go, and then a further like at least 100 to craft. But I'm bottlenecking on the Lucky Crystals and the Dark Crystals now, so it's a complete reverse of what it used to be before. I'm bottlenecking on like the opposite crystals. I might do a quick little smega and then we'll just grind it out for a little bit. What else did I want to do? Yeah, I think I'm looking pretty good. So yeah, I'm pretty much gonna like rotate through 3 maps based on whatever dice I roll. So if I roll a 4, it's gonna be ideal for me to go to MT09 and farm my power crystals, just because they drop the most already. And then, Lagoon, thank you very much for the follow, I appreciate it. Good to see you streaming before as well, and for picking the best class we have in Chronostory. Africa, good to see you, man. Hope you had a good stream. You've been going some long fucking hours. I think you're still live, but good to see you. Yeah, man, we got some Gunbound music going on. These are some of my childhood bangers, so I hope you enjoy it just as much as me, Lucky. Bruh, I blew up a +4 staff so close to getting 5. God damn. God damn. Unlucky man. Can hear you, and yeah, we're grinding. You've been going a long time. Take it easy, brother. But yeah, for me, we're looking pretty good. I mean, I don't know. I mean, in my whispers, Crazy just said he's scrolling a staff. Should I be scrolling a staff? I honestly don't know the answer to that still. Eric Sang, good to see you as always. Hello. I don't know if I should be scrolling a staff. I think what might end up being the case is that Infinity might be able to have like 100% uptime. So we could use a staff for like regular grinding, but it wouldn't be viable in bossing because you wouldn't get 100% uptime, and you would want to use a wand in that case for the additional attack speed. So I don't know, maybe it's going to help in the future update to have like wand and staff, but it's pretty min-maxy, it's pretty sweaty. Why scroll anything? Hold resources until update? I should, but Tasia, come on, the entertainment factor, right? I mean, do you just want to sit here and watch me grind 304 and not scroll at the end? Like, tell me you'd be okay with that. It's purely for the entertainment factor. It's not for like what's right anymore. Yes? I'm honored, but I still think for everyone else that probably doesn't share your opinion, I'll probably pump in the resources. Anytime I get to see your cutie face, oh, you're too kind. But I don't think that's gonna work for everyone. I don't think anyone else comes here for my cutie face. They want to see some degeneracy. Alright, I'll put my training tracker on, but it's pretty futile when we're rotating between maps. But yeah, I think my rate here with like 5 dice buff, I could get close to like 100 mil if I'm locked in. So I'm gonna put the crystal count like down here. This will always be good for me to monitor and to see which one I need more of, that kind of thing. But yeah, hopefully everyone's having a good day. I'm doing pretty well myself. I'll be going out later. I'm playing tennis and I'm coaching a friend in badminton, so I've got a pretty busy day, which means that like, a busy night rather, which means that there'll probably be no Soju shenanigans. Even if I get my Dark Pearl rings, even if I get them, and I scroll them both and they both succeed, I don't think that was going to warrant any kind of action on my side, so I gotta be sober tonight, unfortunately. But yeah, maybe on the Friday stream is when I can celebrate a little bit more for any upgrades that we make. I've been very lucky to even get 2 Dark Pearl rings. I haven't killed that many pianos, so I gotta acknowledge that as well. Nice, good to see you, my man. Hope you're doing well. Full shizzle. And honestly, I've been gaining experience at a pretty good rate because I'm starting to like focus more on... I'm no longer going to Sharks, which is like a little suboptimal for experience. I'm mostly focusing on 304 and 104 at the compromise of the rate of crystals I'm getting. I'm definitely getting a lower rate of crystals. Do the levels past 200 also take exponentially crazy long? Yes, exponentially, but the exponential gain is so incremental that it doesn't really feel exponential at the moment. It's more like it's incremental, but it definitely is exponential. It's just a really slow exponential increase. Either way, it's a long time. You can see on my tracker, what's my health, I'll leave this like, maybe I'll leave this up here. Maybe. You can see my experience is like 33%. I'm halfway there. I'm 1/3 of the way there. And I need another 14 and a half, call it 15 hours. So my level up, what does that mean? I can't do math. I think it's like 23 hours. Something like that. What level do you go to Aqua Road after Hearts? The moment you can hit Bonefish at maybe like an 80% accuracy is when you want to go, Eric. So Bonefish are what? They're level 90? I think at like level 77, 75, maybe you can already consider going to Bonefish. Maybe even like, yeah, maybe 75, I think. Let me know what your accuracy is like though. Feels good to grind at halves, but a Bonefish better, and then Sharks. Yeah, Bonefish are definitely better because the map layout is perfect, so you'll get like maximum efficiency on your Ice Strike hitting, you know, as many mobs as possible. And then the same with Sharks, but for Sharks that are level 100, I think you want to be at least like level like 82 maybe. Then you can move from Bonefish into Sharks, but they're both really good. Does your Ice Lightning Guide have a luckless item list to fish for from Gacha? No, and it's because I don't really recommend going luckless unless you already have, unless it's like a secondary character, like your Ice Lightning is a mule. And the main reason for that is because, luckless is good for like the convenience factor. You can have all your umbrellas prepared, but you pretty much just use whatever umbrella you can until you get, you know, I don't know what they exactly are. I think it's greens, like purple, and then obviously yellow, beige, and then black. But you can't get the black one from Gachapon. So there's really nothing for us to get from Gachapon except for the umbrellas, and I don't really condone it. I think it's fine to just play the game normally. You can't scroll your umbrellas as well, so yeah, you're playing that kind of playstyle. You can't really pick up and use anything on the fly, and you have like powered spikes and powered troughs. So between like 40, 43, or whenever the beige umbrella is, to 70 is a bit of a like power trough in like the late level 60s. I think you got 2 bills sitting? Oh, you got 2 bills sitting. Okay, well in that case, you just want to pick up every umbrella you're going to use, you know. The most important one is, I mean, they're all of like equal importance. It is what it is. Like, it's not even that much better, but if you want the convenience of having everything prepared, great. You know, you can have a yellow work glove, you can have purple, you know, purple bamboo hat. Those 3 are the main items. You can also think about yellow snowshoes, but they're not really mandatory. Like, a small amount of int on the shoes is not going to matter. If I were to make a mule, could I see myself just doing... If you got 2 bill, I'd probably just play straight up. I wouldn't even play luckless, I don't think. Because if in my position, I would have infinite scrolls for like 60% scrolls. Like, I've got a lot of them farmed up, so I could like 60% any weapon. In which case, you can't really scroll your umbrella, so that like gives an even bigger edge to regular luck. Are the monsters you're farming custom mobs, or are they from the original MS, do you know? Because I remember Graves, but I don't remember Spaceships. I'm pretty sure these are custom mobs. I don't think the mothership was in the game originally. I might be wrong though. I don't think I'm wrong, I'm not wrong. No, it's a custom mob, yeah. Unless my memory fails me. Alright, our rate is looking really good with the 5 dice buff here. If I lock in, I could probably get it to 100. I'll try and lock in for a little bit. But yeah, I'm progressing through the levels like relatively okay. I think today I've gotten a little over 20%, which is really good. You can ask me as many questions as you want, Eric. What after Sharks? You go Omega Sector after. Yes, I would recommend just completing your Omega Sector quest at level 100, and then you can board the mothership, and then you can farm here. You want to do the bunny hop technique that I'm doing to get the best rates as a mage. It's a little complicated to explain how it works, but I've got a separate video that like really breaks it down that should definitely help. That one's over like 2k views now, so I'm really happy to see that like that one steadily gets viewership as people want to learn the technique here. Keep in mind, when Dragon Canyon comes out, I don't think this will be the best spot anymore, but there'll still be a period of time, probably, where we don't have Dragon Canyon, but we do have Fourth Job, and everyone's going to flock back to this map to get the best rates, because if you technically kill all the monsters, it will give you the best rates. So yeah, it's still a good strategy to use for, you know, maybe another month or so. The only drawback with being here and not at Sharks is that I can't take a sip of water while also grinding. I have no hands free during this process. 210 tonight, C-Mac. Come back to reality, my friend. We might get to like 36%, you know, that's about it. I admire your enthusiasm though. Yeah, look, we're locked in and we've already got the tracker over, almost over 100 million. But yeah, I mean, I stopped doing this a while ago because after I hit 200, it got exhausting to be at 304. Like mentally, I just wanted to like try other things. Do you level ups above? Yeah, you still get skill points connecting to you. So you still get SP, and I'm pretty sure you get AP, and I'm pretty sure you get SP as well. So yeah, it's good. And also, like, the other thing is, it's designed that way because we can see that they changed Blessing of the Fairy to be capped at like 30. So yeah, it looks intended to me. The game's definitely going to go further on. Cababoy, there's not really a max level. Like, someone technically did some sort of EXP exploit, which got fixed up, but they hit level 500 when they exploited the game, so there's no cap set in the game. That being said, no one's going to be above, you know, like 210 pretty much. But yeah, once we get Fourth Job and once we get some bigger areas, 200's going to be the new like 150. I think we're, you know, all going to be in that like between like, you know, 180 to like 220 kind of range. It's really going to change the game when Fourth Job comes out, and it's exciting. I got my Priest to level 129. I don't think that's what I needed. I think Bless Plus might only be like a 20 max or a 10 max skill, but anyway, I got my Priest ready to go. Nero was crazy to grind to 300. Grinding in Global is completely different to grinding in Chronostory. I would argue that Global is a lot harder. And also, you guys know how I was grinding before, where I don't want to say exploiting, I don't like that word, but I kind of was exploiting like the way that Holy Symbol worked, which you can't do anymore, so there's no point to really explaining. Is there any point? I mean, you get some additional stats, so that always helps. And for the mage, it's more important for the mage to have additional stats because, you know, 5 int is 5 magic attack, whereas for the, you know, other classes, it's more like 5 to 1, like 5 dex or strength or whatever is 1 weapon attack. So the level ups have a lot more value for mages than they do for other classes, I believe, if I'm understanding like damage and range correctly, but yeah, I mean, you just get skill points and ability points, like that's about it really. There's no other reason. Alright, when this dice expires, we'll see what we get. If I get a 4, I go to MT09. If I get a 6, I go to Corridor 104. And I'll explain why in just a moment, but we rolled a 1, followed by another fucking 1, followed by a 5. Alright, well I guess we're stuck in 304 for a little bit longer, but that's okay. I'm always happy with a 5. But yeah, when I have a 6, I go to Corridor 104 because with the additional damage, I can 2-shot all the mobs there. But even with the additional damage here, I can't 2-shot these mobs. I can only 3-shot them. So I come here when I get a 5, and then I go to corridor 104 when I get a 6. And if I get nothing, I just cry. Is there a place to get power elixirs or just mob drops? I'm still using Sunday at 83. You should be dropping a good amount of power elixirs. Do bonefish drop them? I think they do. I can't remember where exactly because I'm never short of power elixirs. Most of them come from like here and Corridor 104 and Apex Cornians, but I'm pretty sure sharks still drop them. And I think bonefish do as well. It just depends on like the rate at which you can kill them. That will dictate whether or not you're like power elixir positive. Obviously the higher level you get, the easier it is to be power elixir positive. Hicky0, how's it going? Boom! How many rings do you got and how many do you need? I need 3. I only have 1 Dark Pearl ring that is successfully scrolled. I have 2 more in the inventory, locked and ready to go. So that will be today's adventure. Cold Sharks too? Yes, but there wouldn't be much reason to go to Cold Sharks just because they don't drop any other crystals, so the experience there is fine, and it's a good spot for like a lot of the maybe like bowmen, like other classes that don't want to farm at 3 or 4. They really like Cold Sharks, but I don't want to go to any map that doesn't drop crystal ores, to be honest. Like I don't know why this mob doesn't drop crystal ores. That kind of feels really bad. But they drop some good, you know, equipment, like level 100 pirate shoes that you can't get anywhere else. Like it drops some good equipment. But why does it not drop crystals? It's so weird. But yeah, we're looking forward to scrolling the 2 rings tonight, like at the end. Hopefully, I just want 1 to pass. I'll be so happy with 1. It'll feel like I'm making progress, but if both fail, I will be devastated. Absolutely devastated. Once I'm done with all my rings, I can finally work on the chief, you know, the belt. And then I can feel good. I want to have all that shit done by 4th job, you know? I want to be done with all my upgrades. I want the wand plus 6 or better. I'm going to keep pushing towards it. I don't give a fuck if it kills me. I want all the rings, and then I want the belt. I'm asking for a lot, you know, but I've still got a decent amount of time to work on it. But having the goals like also helps like motivate me. They're gonna release new gear soon. We don't know that that's true, to be honest. I know, I was watching Nero and, I mean, he doesn't know either way either, but everyone's speculating, you know, is Dragon Weapons gonna come out with Dragon Canyon? I mean, it probably will, to be honest. But Dragon Canyon's not gonna come out immediately. I'm still gonna get a good amount of value between when 4th job is released and when Dragon Canyon is released to use the weapon. Like, maybe I shouldn't be going for the upgrades, but there's an entertainment factor there that, you know, I'm streaming. I want to like have these goals to go for, even if it's not like logically the best move to make. Why using the Evil Wings instead of the VIP weapon? The main reason here is that I'm 3-shotting them, Daniel, regardless of whichever weapon I use. So if I were to swap to the unwelcome weapon now, yes, I get an additional, you know, like 50 magic attack or whatever it is, but it doesn't actually help me 2-shot the monsters. So there's no reason to use it I can use the Evil Wings for the additional attack speed, and I'm 3-shotting in both scenarios with both weapons. So it depends where I am, that dictates which weapon I use. But generally, you're going to get more DPS out of the... Not generally, you will get more DPS out of the Unwelcome Wand. But if you don't need the additional damage, then you can use the Evil Wings still. I completely lost my rhythm. Ugh, yuck. You didn't know Evil Wings is faster? Yeah, in this game, the attack speed matters for the mages in this game. I don't know if it's like that in all other versions, but yeah, it's definitely better in this particular scenario for me. Where do you train to 70 Ice Lightning? Definitely house you want to go to Blood Harps. Even level 1 Ice Strike, level 3 Ice Strike is probably better than Cold Beam already at level 70, I think. I would use that, just because you're hitting 8 targets, and there is usually 8 Blood Harps to hit, so yeah, that's where you want to be. Blood Harp. Any map recommendations to hunt the 5 different crystal ores for hermits or just in general? Yeah, hermits is interesting because you obviously only want to farm on flat maps. So 10, I would say for the dark crystal ores, probably regular squids is the best spot for the hermits. You could easily full clear the map, and there is really no other mob that drops dark crystal ore that's good to farm. So I'm farming dark crystals here, but you can't farm here as a hermit, and even the rate at which I get them is not very high. So for dark crystals, definitely squids. Power crystals, I still think Apex Cornians is not quick, but hermits can farm there decently. Probably Bonefish or MT09, but I don't think MT09 is good for hermits because you can't kill them. You can't really mob them. They're really spaced out, so I think the hermits struggle there. So power crystals is always going to be hard for hermits. Dex crystal, obviously sharks. Lucky Crystal? I'm not sure. Is there anything better in the game than Gobbies right now? Like, hermits will still have to go to Gobbies? That would seem pretty bad. I can't remember if there's any cave monster that drops Lucky Crystals, but I don't think so. What mob does the, Ristle Squid drop? Ristle Squid? Am I spelling Ristle correctly? Squid. Squid. What crystal do you drop? Okay. Definitely for Wisdom. Alright, definitely for Wisdom, you go Ristle Squids. Dark Crystal, go Squids. Regular Crystals, probably Bonefish, maybe MT09. I mean, Power Crystals, definitely Bonefish, maybe MT09. What does that leave? Dex Crystal, Shark, and then there's one more, Lucky Crystal. You just have to go to Gobbies, I think. I don't know if there's anywhere better to farm Lucky Crystals. But let me know if anyone has any other suggestions. Having issues with Dark and Lucky Crystals too. Yeah, me too. I like, no one wants to go back to Dark Yeti and Pepe, you know? I actually tried it just because I was bottlenecking on just Lucky and just Dark Crystals, and it felt terrible. Sapphire Ore is definitely going to be harps, like the regular harps. It's a really dense map and a lot of classes can kill it really well, so I'm not sure what class you are, Windcloud, but more often than not, regular harps are going to be the best. I missed something else above. Do I think that 4th drop Bowman looks so underwhelming compared to other jobs? Maybe a little bit. I definitely share the criticism to a degree. What do the changes, you know, actually... How do the changes benefit Bowman? So, like, hold that thought for a moment and let me bring up... I don't really care about my rates, so don't worry about that. Let me bring up the updates and look at the... I'm gonna bring up Discord, so bear with me. I'll do this. Yeah, let's have a look at the updates. I can like speak to them while I'm streaming, so I kind of like that. And then I'll scroll to Thieves. Oh, Bowman, sorry. Bowman's what we want to look up. Alright, let's look at this for a bit. And then I'll just fix... Sorry, I'll fix this window up. Let's get rid of this and this and... Alright, that's pretty good. We can grind with that in the background, and I can continue to look at that. So Slipstream was like outrageous to begin with. Like that was going to give an additional like 100 max speed, so your maximum speed would be 300. Like that's fucking absurd. So seeing that brought down to 50 makes a lot more sense. I really want to see the Bowman get some sort of like quick jump ability. I thought that would be really good, like what Wind Archers have as Cygnus Knights, but I don't think they got anything like that. If I continue reading down the list, alright, quick draw increase, cool, strafe upgrade, nice. The Bowmaster one, the Arrowstorm one, everyone complained about like enhancing a third job skill. No one wanted to see that, so it got a completely different visual, and it looks good now, and it's elemental as well, so you can change the element of it. I don't mind it. I think all people care about is not using third job visuals in fourth job. So, you know, Corsairs having to use Flamethrower would really suck, but if they change the visual of fourth Flamethrower and say that it's like an enhanced version in fourth job, I don't really think anyone minds that as much. They just want their fourth job skills to look different. So yeah, that's interesting. It's interesting that they have like elemental power on the arrow rain now, arrow storm, whatever you want to call it. And then the hurricane, this is what previously used to be a turret. They're still keeping it as a turret, but they're just reducing the damage on it. So I don't know, it seems reasonable to me. I just don't want it to be overpowered, which I suspect it would have been originally. So bringing down its power makes sense, but I don't know what I think about Hurricane being a turret. I guess I'm okay with it so long as it's not OP. Where's the best place to earn Miso for Ice Lightning Mage? Is Yeti and Pepe a good place to earn Miso? Yeti and Pepe resist ice, so not really. If you have Magic Crash, it's probably okay, but I still think you're better off just going to Blood Hearts, because you'll be dropping equipment at a pretty good rate with your elemental advantage, and you'll be able to get a good amount of scroll vouchers too, because they drop a lot of scroll vouchers. It's not the best, but the thing about the question that I always get, you know, what's the best Miso, what's the best scroll voucher, what's the best, you know, experience? For Miso and scroll vouchers, everything is pretty similar. There's no standout spot in my opinion, and it kind of depends on what level you are and how quickly you can kill the mobs. So at your level, I'm not sure what your level is actually, Benjamin, but I'm gonna guess that like Blood Harps is just gonna continue to be a solid spot for you. Level 68, oh, it's a little bit too early for that. At level 68, I don't think you should be focused on making Miso. Blood Harps in Leafree. You definitely want to go there. That's going to be your best experience anyway, and it's going to give really good scroll vouchers and pretty good Miso as well. So the answer to all three questions for you, experience, Miso, scroll vouchers, happens to be the same, you know, monster. So it's a good time to be level 68. Like that's where the best training map is very, very clear for you. Oh, I gotta put my timer on, my bad. Okay, so let's do this, and then... How long are we in? We're 28 minutes in. I'll probably set this to 30, and then we'll go from there. Leafree will be the best for training and Miso for you. Only Blood Harps. Once you get to about level like 75, you consider moving to Bonefish in the Aqua Road Caves. They'll be the best experience, but they probably won't be better Miso than Blood Harps. Blood Harps will continue to be the best Miso. So it depends what you want. Oops, I'm completely out of sync here. My bad. It's fine. Alright, hopefully I can roll a dice that allows me to train in a different position now. Fuck yeah, Gunbound. Glad you enjoyed as much as me. Yeah, these are certified bangers for me. Alright, let's run it. 6. Okay, cool. That means I can go to corridor 104. Nice. And that's exactly what we need, because with my crystals, my lucky crystal is the bottleneck at the moment. So let's go to 104. It's so nice. Like, I have to scout the channel, make sure no one is in 304, no one's in 104, and then I can just rotate maps depending on what dice I roll. It's a good feeling for me. It just feels really efficient. But yeah, this is the 2 shuttles discussing before. Uh-oh, it's super petty. Uh-oh, it's gonna get a little zesty in here. Ni hao to you too. But yeah, we're 2-shotting here with the 6 dice buff, and this is why I only like to come here when I get the 6 dice buff. Oops. I'm thirsty. I'm struggling with my rhythm. I can't press my keys in time. Lots and lots of misses were made with this BGM. What was your favorite mobile, or whatever it's called? I don't know what they're called, but I mean, I always struggled. I kind of did that thing in Gunbound where I told myself if I full power at 80 degrees, it's about 1 monitor length based on the monitor I was using. And so that was always my first turn. It was just 80 degrees full power if I could like line myself up where one side of my monitor the opponent was and I was on the other side. That's pretty much how I played the game. I was never really good at it though. Honestly, you never knew how you calculated with wind and all that, but you mained Knack and Boomer. Knack was the one that goes underneath, is it? Like you shoot under and it like burrows up into you? And I can't remember Boomer. Is Boomer the one that tried to like tunnel through them? And just like knock them off the terrain? Like dig holes underneath them? Or is that something else? Oh, the Boomerang one. Oh yeah, I remember. I think I maxed the one that was called like Cal or something. It shot like a little homing missile, like a radar thing, onto you, and then if it hit you, the following missiles came in on top of that. Really tough to describe. I'll know it if I see it. Illustrious, yes indeed, we got the flight BGM. Glad it's a peak, nostalgia for you. Alright, grinding is going well. 19 mil, that's a good rate. And we're earning lucky crystals now, which we're gonna need later. I'm rich again, like I'm above 10 billion, so I'll definitely do some gachapon. I know you guys love that. Maybe I'm gonna search it now separately so I can tell you what it was. Because I'm struggling with the names. This is bringing back childhood for me. Alright, I'm bringing it up. Oh, I'm still showing the fucking... I'm still showing this. I didn't need to show that. Why is that up the whole time? I'm trying to find what it was. Hold up. Dude, I can't find it. I'm looking at a list of like all the mobiles. I can't find it. What the fuck? That's so sad. Maybe I'm going crazy. Oh yeah, I see it. What the fuck is it called? There's no name. Oh, Chalcedon. I don't know why that took me so long to find, but I found it. The answer was eluding me and it was pissing me off. Chalcedon. Okay, I was right. It was called Cal. Your favorite was the dragon? The dragon was OP, wasn't it? Oh, that's the one that came out later. I see. That's when I played, yeah. Oh, we got a blue overall. May as well have a look at that. I've got a few overalls saved up. Oh, 29 stat! Damn! Okay. Thank you. Oh, a 25. That's good too. I've got like 5 overalls total to save up. That's really good. That's a rarity. Dragon and Unicorn is only random. I remember, yeah, you couldn't pick it. Yeah. They were so OP though. Alright, we got a 29 statter. That's getting me excited. I have 5 overalls. That's more overalls than I usually find. But because we're farming here a good amount, I've actually been able to find some overalls to scroll. I've been looking for an overall upgrade for a long time. So yeah, in other news, I guess in Chronostory, we should be expecting the test server like later this week, Balte said, which is really exciting. I thought it'd be next week when he initially commented, but yeah, he said hopefully it's gonna be later this week, so I have that to look forward to. If it's ready by the time I stream next on Friday, then I'll most certainly be streaming that. It's gonna be fun. Thank God he removed Phantom Stars for Hermit. I mean, he replaced it with Avenger Plus. Are you really feeling that much better about it? I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm not a Hermit player. I don't really know what the demands of the Hermits are, but yeah, are you satisfied with like the larger Avenger? A lot of them are molding over that. I mean, Hermits are just, you know, more molding, more of a molder type of person than most others, but sure they are. You can probably 2-platform squids now? Oh, really? That's a pretty big vertical range to 2-platform squids. Sounds crazy. But it's not like you were not able to clear squids anyway as a hermit, so... Kane, how's it going? Is 250 at a level cap? No, there's no level cap in the game at the moment. But no one's higher than 210-ish. Maybe like 211. Love seeing all the Sins cry about literally any and everything. I mean, funny, kinda true. Such a bitch-made population. These are strong words. I see your underlying point. I don't necessarily disagree. When every other class can 2-platform, I mean... Hermits aren't really designed to 2-platform, but at some point, like depending on how vertically, you know, separated the maps are, maybe you can 2-platform it, I don't know. You should excel in other areas, but I understand. No difference from NLS in modern GMS. Oh, Night Lords. Were Night Lords, yeah, exactly. It's pretty similar to what it was way back when, right? The library. What do you mean I'm not top DPS class? Yep, every hermit has said that. Admit it. I'm a hermit player, let you complain. You know what, Super Petty, that makes a lot of sense based on your previous comments in my stream. It makes a lot of sense you're a hermit player, actually. Oh, they cry about anything and everything. Okay, you weren't referring to, like, what the 4th job skills looked like. Okay. Everyone is hating on the hermits. God damn! We're like 3v1 here. Y'all look savage. Good crisp EU morning, Schmentz. So wholesome as always. Appreciate you. And thank you very much for the good luck and vibes. Kinda true though. 4v1 now. It's true, it's true. We wouldn't be saying it if it weren't true. You just play your class in Pew Pew? Does that imply that you're a Corsair? I don't think we should be feeling any better as a Corsair, but to be honest, the adjustments he made to Corsair, like after the initial teaser, look pretty good. And, you know, I'm saying this as a level 180 future Corsair myself. I'm a little more enthused about the class now compared to what it was when the teaser was initially released, so yeah, feeling good. I probably won't play my Bowman. I just don't see it, you know. There's no value in playing a 3rd character for me. It doesn't contribute to Blessing of the Fairy, and I don't enjoy it. So, like, what is the value in playing it? Nightlord and NW. What's NW? Nightwalker? They are good. I don't even know if NW, I got that right. Delete the Bowman and join the CB meta. I can't because, like, I was saving Thief Gear for a long time. I'm so close to pulling the trigger. I was literally about to delete the Bowman when it was like level 120-ish. I was so close to doing it, and I couldn't bring myself to do it then, and it gets harder and harder. I can't do it anymore. I already sold all of my really good cheap bandit gear that I've been saving. I was so close to doing it, but like, if there was ever a time to do it, it would have been back then. I'm not doing it now. Who knows, maybe I'll enjoy Bowman, I don't fucking know. But like, a 3rd character has no purpose to me anyway. I only want to have a main and a secondary main. Should we ever waste Chaos Crystals on normal gears or just farm until we get good stats? It depends. I think the short answer is no. It's not a priority to use Chaos Crystals to reroll normal gear for anything, unless it's a pink adventurer cape and it's your first one, and you want a 4 attack cape. That's the only scenario where you should be rerolling normal gear. Otherwise, focus on your unwelcome gear and look to get everything else as a drop from monsters and save your Chaos Crystals that way. Do you main Nightlord, Bowmaster, or Bishop? What is your criteria? Do you want to be the strongest? You know, what are you looking for here? Do you want to be good at bossing, good at mobbing, good at grinding, whatever? What are we looking for? I want to be good at bossing, to be honest. Just for fun casual, they're all about 115 at the moment. You really don't have an idea of which one you want to main? Like, if you're actually looking for my feedback, I can't see myself maining a fucking priest, dude, be honest. I'm not playing a priest. I still think Nightlord's gonna be good. You're clearly a Nightlord based on personality type. Just continue to be a Nightlord main, okay? The stereotypes are all true. Main all 3? I guess so. There's a lot of people like that like to like level up all 3 characters progressively. I've definitely got a friend who does the same thing. Levels like kind of like balances out all the classes that they have. Bless gonna stack with Rage? Yeah, that's already confirmed, Illustrious, by Balte. Someone already asked that question, and I was thinking the same thing. But yeah, it will. I know, right? It's fucking broken. I said 20 is too much. 20 is too much. 20 weapon attack. Are you fucking kidding me? And we only get 20 magic attack. No way should it be 20. But I'm not gonna complain. Everyone's gonna hate on me. There are, you know, 3-to-1 weapon attack classes to 1 magic attack class. My GMS is a Nightlord since pre-Big Bang is 250 now, but thank you, yes, I'm NL coded. You definitely are NL coded. Alright, let's see what we roll next to dictate where we go. I'll do 20 more seconds. You're doing it too? You're also almost 120 on all characters? It's a good way to enjoy the game, especially casually. As someone who's not really a casual player, that's why I kind of have that mentality. Like everything must have a purpose. All of my additional characters all have a purpose. Like they're all, you know, party mules, party buffs. I don't really make anything to, you know, for fun. Which is so sad to say in a way, but like, you understand where I'm going with this, right? I'm not crazy. We rolled a 5, therefore we're gonna go back to 304. Damn, this song brings me back to the main menu on Gunbound. Wish it was still active and alive. I wish it was too. I'd hop on it right now. Alright, this will probably be, yeah, this will be our last dice, and then we'll move into the scrolling. They got a P server called Dragonbound. Ooh, how is it? I mean, not all P servers are, you know, a good representation of what the game used to be, but yeah, what are your thoughts on it, Deepex? Is it good? Pretty fun? Might need to check it out. Thanks for name dropping that one. I might invite fucking Chronostory players to play on it one time. The thing is, no one wants to hop on a P server and get eviscerated by people who've, like, you know, been playing the game forever and that only want to play on a P server to, you know, keep exhibiting their skill. I want to play with Chronostory players, you know? Those that have the same memory as me. Where are the servers located? It doesn't really matter in this game though, right? It's a turn-based game, right? Does latency matter? They got a game mode to play bots. Not bad, not bad. I'd rather play people though. Hopefully I can like arrange some Chronostory guys to play that. That'd be so much fun. And maybe it's the kind of thing you can literally play while grinding in Chronostory. Latency 100% matters. I wish I could still play Gunbound. We're just talking about a private server in which it might be a possibility. I want to explore that a little further. How does the latency matter? S2 and SS only 4v4? I don't know what a Duker is, but I at least know S2, S1, SS. Okay. Oh, a Duker is a certain mobile and you can only use it. Oh, interesting. What the fuck? Why does latency matter though? Like, am I completely blanking? What does it mean? 45 hours rough estimate at 203 the level? No, it's better than that. It's not 40, it's not 45. It should be closer to like 24, 23. When you're lagging trying to get precision, but I see. I was never, I can't remember that ever mattering for me. I was probably too shit for it to even be a factor. Oh, no, I know why. Because I full power everything. I play the game full power. Full power 81, full power 80, you know, whatever angle I'm aiming, full power. Dude, no wonder why I never, like, you know, complained about latency. That's hilarious. You can use drag mode instead, using mouse and controller gauge. Yeah, I think I did use drag mode. I bet your favorite mobile is the frog? You bet wrong. We were just talking about it. It was, what was it called again? Chalcedon. Bro was definitely double wooden hammer. You're curious how long back in the day the late 160s took the OGs to do? Days. Surely it would be days. Like days of like continuous playing. I don't even know what those days were like. I never even got to third job, dude. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm a veteran of the game. I'm only a veteran of Chronostory, that's all I'm good for. You know, Chronostory specific knowledge. And that's why I'm so excited for fourth job. I never got to play it way back in the day. You remember Stalking Tiger? They were on 24/7 as squids? Wow, you really had nothing better to do, huh? That was the thing to do back then. I can't remember all the hype around the top players. I mean, obviously there was. Really makes you think how makes you think how many were account sharing. Oh, for sure, like all of them, right? Yeah. You can't possibly, you know, do 22, 20-hour days. It's not a thing. You remember the happiest moments were getting to play the Dragon or the Night Mobile? Yeah, there was some, you like, in a random mode or something, then you get the one you really, really want. Yeah, those felt really good. He was probably 12 to be fair. How do you even get, you know, yeah, I don't know. Get friends to multi-account with? I can't see that ever, like, I can't see myself ever doing that. It wouldn't really feel like mine. Also, funny story, but not really that funny. I had like a purple musketeer cape, like purple rarity drop, and my auto dismantle settings were set to green for the beginner gear, and I realized I couldn't get it. So that really sucked, and as a lesson, like, you know, make sure you don't do that. I thought it counted as a mage gear, but I'm stupid. It's obviously common. Tiger and Sushi and GMS ranking leaderboards mattered. There was so much hype around them back then. A 12-year-old definitely did not have the mental attention span to hit 130, let alone 200 in MS. Yeah, for sure, for sure. There's no fucking way they weren't doing it. You could be the next Tiger. I don't play the hours to possibly be the next Tiger. We already have some crazy, you know, Asia server players that put in insane hours. It can't possibly be me. I'm all about efficiency. I try to do things like, as you know, use my time as best as possible, but I don't have as much time compared to these guys. You know, I have a job, I have a fiance, I've got sport hobbies. Like, there's no fucking chance. You know, it's a miracle I get to play as much as I do. Is turquoise cape better than the purple cape? It is Windcloud, yeah. I see all mages use turquoise, yeah. The purple cape you can only get from Gachapon, and it can only roll a maximum of 9. And the turquoise cape can roll a maximum of 14 stat. So yeah, definitely turquoise. If you play even during work hours, it can happen. No, it can't. Come back to reality, no it can't. Y1W, hello, hello, hope you're doing well. Probably Nero gonna be level 200 first. What do you mean? 200 and what? I'm already 200, what do we mean? Do you mean 300? I don't know, like Nero like comes and goes on Chronostory. Oh, you mean on Classic World or something like that when that drops? Yeah, he definitely will be, right? He's a fucking savage. And the way he played, you know, Global. I mean, he also has a job, right? I mean, it's probably part-time, but even still, I don't know how he can manage to do the hours that he does sometimes. I haven't even thought about or mentioned Classic World up until then. Like, literally, like, that's how far it is from my mind. Like, who cares? 8 hours at work, 8 hours... Oh. Okay, you did not type that right. You said 8 hours to work twice, but anyway, I got your point. At Maple, gotcha. You had me pause for a sec. I'm like, that don't make no sense. Hey, 8 hours is pretty good. 8 hours is pretty good. Classic, gotcha. I'm like, I'm already 200, man. What are we doing? Shouldn't you be planning wedding? We've got a lot planned. We're still a good way out, away from the date, but we've definitely got more planned than the average couple would. So we're kind of in a good spot right now. As we get closer to the date, there'll be a lot more to do in terms of like preparation, but for now, my partner would not corroborate what I'm saying, but I think we're in a pretty good spot for now. But she still finds things to stress about, not me. Spring or fall? I mean, I'm in Australia, and it's gonna be, it's about a year out, basically. Can we do a chat lottery for invite to your wedding? No fucking chance. Very limited seating. Not for you. Classic can have some insane paywalls. I'm good. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel, Kane. Like, there are many things to be cautious about with Classic, but monetization is the biggest one for me. And for that reason, I definitely like don't see it being my long-term game. I think it's going to be pretty predatory, to be honest. You forgot it's flipped? Yeah, we're flipped. And we also don't refer to the seasons as like... Oh, I mean, yeah, we kind of... Yeah. I don't use the word fall at all, even though like I know it means autumn, but yeah, it's just like not used in my vocabulary. If it's an Asian wedding, it's probably hundreds guests minimum. How much do I want to divulge? But yeah, you're not wrong. Still, there's no room for you. Oh, you're AU as well? You know. Showing up at the reception after dinner, thanks broski. Oh, I don't have a say in it? Uh-oh. You better bring something for the wishing well. Eight-course meal, yummy. You guys know what it's like. You guys have been to your fair share of weddings. There's so much food wastage. At all the other weddings I've been to, there's so much fucking wastage. You went to an Indian wedding, 1K people, god damn. Yeah, those are like built even more differently than some of the Asian weddings. They are like gargantuanly large. How do you know everyone at that point? You just don't, right? If you're the bride and groom, you're just like waving to, you know, people you don't even know anymore. I mean, I'd like to know people that are going. 1K, that's a village. Yeah, basically, right? India is insane. How much money are you expecting from your guests? Alright, I mean, we're definitely going down to lower level details that, like, I don't fucking know. Not to mention, wouldn't even want to disclose it if I knew. Expect zero? Yeah, that's the attitude. Expect nothing and be happy if you get anything. What am I gonna say, you know? How am I meant to answer that question humbly? Are we invited to your wedding? Maybe you, Jinichi, but the others in this chat? I don't know, man. These hermit mains, I don't think they can come. Your presence is enough, said every bride and groom. Yeah, no, not really. Not really. It's 2026, you know, we all know this economy. It's brutal. Once 4th drop hits, what's your goal? Still just long-term 300? I don't really know. I think it's gonna, like, you know, vary based on whatever content is released, and it's hard to, like, set a level goal at the moment. I have no idea what to expect. I've seen the experience required to hit, you know, like, level 300. It's unfathomable. It's not a thing at the moment because you can't get more than, like, 100 mil experience per hour anywhere. So it's not a thing. So I gotta tailor some, like, realistic goals based on the content that releases. My goals usually revolve around gear, like just having the best gear I possibly can. So that will be my initial focus. It's a bad omen if someone brings 0 for an Asian wedding, shame on the entire family. Yeah, people know better than that. I don't think that's ever happened anywhere, you know, anywhere around me. Snob, how's it going? You're starting Chronostory fresh, level 30 cleric. You've been running a luckless build. I understand the int would always beat the weapon upgrades in old school. I saw your Ice Lightning guide on Discord. It said everyone should play using Evil Wings. Is that still the play? Yeah, there's nothing wrong with going luckless for now. But when you hit level 65, Evil Wings is best for its attack speed. So the attack speed matters in the game, and Evil Wings has attack speed 4, so it's fast 4. And yeah, it's the suggested weapon. You can just like get level 70 gear to accompany it, or even level 60 gear if you want. And that will keep you well put until level 107. Where you can get the Unwelcome Wand, which is like the, you know, Chronostory specific best wand in the game, and accompany that with level 100 gear. But yeah, keep doing what you're doing, and then yeah, you make the big gear upgrades at level 65/70, and then 100/107. But there's a lot of detail in my guide. Even though you're a priest, it's still really good for the gearing part of it. Bad omen, who made that up to cope? The bride and groom. Alright, we're very close to the end of this. I'll finish off the dice, we'll go like another minute, and then we're good for now. They didn't spend money for a wedding, so people just show up with nothing? Interesting, interesting, interesting. Nice to see. Dude, we've got so many, like, okay, not so many, but we've got a few Aussies, and they all just, like, happen to be Asian, but yeah, you know, good to have you here, and good to know, you know, like-minded individuals out there. You want Dark Varuna to drop from mobs? That would be so nice. I was waiting for the Dark Bar Shoes to drop. They never dropped. Dark Varuna, yeah, that would be nice too. What do we have? The Dark... What's the other one? You want Varuna. What are we getting at the moment? The Bazura or some shit. Fuck that. Danny's gonna have a poker table at his wedding. I do love poker, but look, I've been poker free for like 2 years, I would say, and I was only playing for fun ever. I never really, like, you know, played for anything more than like a little side hustle, but I really enjoyed it, and despite that, I don't really miss it at all because, I don't know, the environment, the people you play with, yeah, it's an acquired taste, to say the least. People you find on a poker table usually aren't the happiest of people. And I'm always someone that came to enjoy the game, so when you play with people who are not there to enjoy the game, then it makes it really not fun. Gambling in an Asian wedding equals fights? Darn Bilzerian! Oh my god, hell no please. I'm so modest, I'm so humble, I'm the antithesis of Bilzerian. Alright, have we done everything we needed to do here? Plus I know the meaning of the word antithesis, I can't say the same for Mr. Bilzerian. Let me have a quick scan of all of my equipment. Anything else we need here? I think this can all sell. So we're gonna move into the gachapon shortly. How many? I'm 10.1. I think I can do, and I've got 140. I'm gonna do 160 today. We'll do a little less than usual. And then I'll sell everything else. I think I got a lot of this to sell. You do work from home? Sometimes. I'm in the office too, it's about half. I saw you do pyramid scrolling on your one. My current shield is 30 TMA. Should I do pyramid scrolling for shields too? How many 30s should I aim for? I'm farming the resources currently. Yeah, Mint, it's a pretty tough spot. The shield is like a really difficult slot to upgrade just because the scrolls are worth a lot less for the 30s. So it's hard to be really aggressive on the 30s. A 30% scroll only gives 5 total stat, whereas the 60% still gives 3. So for me, mine's 42, but I had max base stat, which is really rare on the equipment, and then I did 2 30s and 5 60s. I don't know what your resources are like, but pyramid scrolling, I only do pyramid scrolling on the weapons because I can scroll them en masse and the scrolls are a lot cheaper. I don't think you need to pyramid scroll. Maybe you can do like, you know, 5 or less with the shields, but you don't need a pyramid scroll. Yeah, they're a lot harder to hit and they cost a lot more resources. You can go one by one if you want. Hopefully that answers your question. Alright, let's have a look at Gachapon now. How's the commute? It's decent. I do not have a cool car. I got a Subaru. A nice versatile car, you know, nothing too flashy. Okay, where was I? Let's do WRX STI. Also, I'm not a car guy, so like I don't know I don't know anything about cars. Sorry. Oh, where am I going? I'm in 3 or 4 right now. What am I doing? Let's go here. But basically for the shield, I would settle for like 35, 36. I think that's pretty realistic. You car people. I was never a car person. Alright, sure, time to Smega and Gacha, let's go. It's genetic in US? Really? But you play Drift City? That's not the same! That's not the same. But I see the irony, I see the potential irony there. Oh, you mean us? Us Asians. But I'm Asian too, and I don't have the car itch. Explain that one, detective. It's dormant, okay. Funny way to describe it, sure. Alright, it's time to do Gachapon. I'm excited to do all this later. I'm most excited for the Dark Pearl rings. There's a lot riding on these, so... Oh, I'll be very sad basically if you don't hit an upgrade, to say the least. Okay, let's do the Gachapon. Whatever we hit, we hit. We don't really care too much about the Gachapon. Oh, really? My use inventory is full. Why? Why? What am I gonna do about it? Sorry, let me just clear a little bit. You got so much garbage here. Alright, that'll be enough. Let's go! Finally, I can get a sip of water. God, I've been grinding like without the ability to have any hydration. It's been tough. Maybe it's just an NL thing? That makes sense, that makes sense. NL's are flashy, you know? Flashy character, flashy cars. You literally took a sip 10 minutes ago. I've been talking so much. That's why I'm thirsty. What do you mean? Like I'm not entitled to take a sip? Like what is this? Let the man drink. I don't know any of these words. I'm not proficient. Nothing. Wow, I don't speak anything, man. I look like I speak like 5 languages while speaking none, you know? Yes, I'm serious. Why would I lie? Why would I lie? What? What do you mean serious? Good luck with the rings. Thank you very much, Illustrious. I appreciate you. Can I say Watao? Yeah, sure. Ancestors shaking their heads right now. Are you trying to make me feel worse than I already feel? Alright, nothing here. That's okay. Smeltage. And we run it back. A 100 left. Okay, very well. I don't expect anything to catch upon. This is just for a little bit of fun. If you don't mind, what's your ethnicity? I'm half Australian and half Chinese Malaysian. But being a halfie, it's pretty hard. And obviously born in Australia, so yeah, pretty difficult. I mean, I went to Chinese school and everything, but I really struggled learning the language. Australian isn't an ethnicity. Thank you for that fun factoid displacements. Makes sense, didn't know you were half. Yeah. It's so much harder when you are. Alright, I think all my tickets are gone. No bother. Alright, so be it. We don't really care anyway. Let's craft our chaos crystals and then we'll get into the wand making. So what's my crystal count look like? I've been farming a lot, even though I need everything nowadays, which makes it really difficult. So I can make, how do I want to do this? I think I increase, how do I want to do this? Let me start by making 11 dex crystals. Then what? I'm just gonna get rid of all of my crystals, right? I can do that. So if I do, why am I struggling with this? Okay, it's simple, 111 of these, 111, and then 29 of the other ones. And then can I make any more? Probably, but like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at that point. No, I can't make any more, I'm done with the luck ones. Okay, cool. 355, that's the most I've ever had, but I'm gonna go down to like, no less than 150, so I'm only going to use like 200 today. Are you first or second generation Australian? First, right? Right. Are you going to host 2 weddings? No, just one. I got a small family, very small family. Strong Asian genes. I think I'm just looking especially Asian on today, you know? The glasses, if I swap the glasses out, if we swap them out... Oh, I don't have any glasses in here. Never mind, I can't swap them out. If I swap to a different pair, I'll... Yeah, please not the shades. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're not here. I don't know where they are. Probably in the bin. Alright, what was I doing now? I'm making 20. 21 to go. Like, I could also do staff, but I'll continue doing ones. It's fine. I think they're from Clang. Alright, let's have a go with the re-rolling now. Bro, it's literally 10s in Australia? It's just funny, because like my hair was a little bit longer like a month ago, and literally I was getting, you know, you look like 10s a lot. It's not the first time I've heard this. I think 10s looks more like me, you know? Who are we to say it's the other way around? Alright, so we're looking for 131 on the Inter Magic Attack combined. Just low broed him, yeah, pretty much. 137, huge, good start, really good start. Ugh, not looking good. Damn, what the fuck is taking so long? 132, that will do. Bakuter. I do vaguely remember Bakuter. Oh my god, purple is so bad. That sucks. That shit is eating crystals? Yes, it's really good at eating crystals, unfortunately. 134, nice. If we get a little luckier, hopefully I can use, you know, less than 200. That would be ideal. But yeah, you burn a lot of chaos crystals going for this. I do it for you guys. I do it for the entertainment. I don't really need it. I'd still like it, but I don't need it. But I do it anyway. 132, nice. 135, boom. Yeah, looking decent so far. Looking good. 130. Nah, I'm not settling. Oh, bam, 135. 133, wow, right off the bat. Okay, it's going well today. It's going well. Only one of them took a long time. 133, nice. It's grey, but it's still good. 131, nice. Man, we're looking good today. All of my other rolling sessions have been terrible. Goreki, good timing. Good to see you. 132, cool, cool. How many crystals have we used? I've gone through 10, and I've only used 70 crystals. So like, I'm like plus 30 crystals right now compared to average. So yeah, we're looking good. Oh no, I didn't miss one. I thought I missed one because it's not any color, but it's good. Hello? Sorry, just had to send a message. Alright, we're back. This one's taking a while. Not good. Fuck. 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 Alright, alright. Finally got it. That's okay. Nice. Ooh, 136, bam. We're getting some big rolls today. Like, the rerolling's going well, and I'm getting some big rolls. Oh, damn. Dude, this is going so good. This is not normal. $132, nice. 133, man, we're looking so good. Help! Alright, 136, man, that's big as well, that's big. 132, nice. Damn, I'm crushing it, I'm crushing it. Oh my god, I thought that was it. Alright, that's it, that's it. Okay, so I started with 355. On average, I would need 200, so I should be down to 155. But I'm actually still on 214, so I'm plus 60 Chaos Crystals today, which is really good. I've got really lucky on the revolving side of things. But none of that matters if we can't bring it home on the scrolling side. So let's do exactly that now. Bring it back to the FM. And then what are we going to start with? I think I'm going to go overalls and glove first, 1 second, and then the rings very, very last. So that'll be the order of play. Let's do it. I need AP resets, so bear with me. Alright, let's go with the overalls. I'll go with the glove first. I mean, it's only literally 1 glove, but you never know, you never know. Fail stack, just a classic fail stack. Alright, the overalls. I'm gonna pyramid scroll these, I'm gonna go one at a time. 23, 25, 25, 25, and 29. That's the one we want to pass. The 29 is sexy. I'll put this here, okay. Alright, let's do it. 1 tap for all of them. I'm gonna need some more scrolls. No, I don't. Here we go. Okay, good start, good start. This guy's passing everything in front of me and I can't pass anything. Okay, he failed too. Oh, yep. Good timing, good timing. Just gotta time it. Alright, here we go. The 29 stat. Juicer. You don't see this every day, I promise. It's 29 stat. I can give it another tap. Like, that's how good it is. Let's get another, like, 4. I just bought 60s. Fuck. 30, correct. Okay. I don't even want to know how much I wasted. Don't say anything. Alright, here we go. Another tap for this one. Alright, it's definitely dead now. Definitely dead. But we got 2 others with, yeah, the first slot passed. Let's try those. That's probably dead. I'll give it 1 more. Alright, it's definitely dead. And then our last hope is this one here. 30, 9 slots. Alright, so be it. Not mad. Okay, ones will be next. Let's go through all of our ones. Bring this one down here. Alright, here we go. Wait, 203 level. That's correct. Lol. Alright, I'm gonna need many more of these. Many more. 40. I'm getting distracted by the other guy scrolling. I'm out of here. I need a new location. I'll scroll in the silo, it's fine. Okay. We're all here waiting for the legendary table slamming motion. The Dark Pearl rings will be what sets me off, okay? If neither of them pass, I'm gonna lose my mind. Kitty Aruka, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate you. Alright, so we got a lot of scrolling to do. Let's start now. 1 tap everything and see what we have. Man, that one was so good. Oh. Oh my god. Not like this again. 1 out of 6. Stop! Stop! Not again! Not again, please! I can't take it again! Oh my god, please! Stop! Anything, please! Please! What the fuck is this? What is this? Like, anything, pass! Pass, please! Like, hello? What is going on right now? Okay, finally! It's so bad! Holy fuck, dude, we're getting fucked! Just getting absolutely rinsed today! What is going on? What? What? That's number 3! Out of 20! Oh my fucking god, there's no fucking way, dude. 3 out of 20. This is not real. It's not fucking real. What? What the fuck is that? Hello? I'm not pyramiding this. Just get this shit out of here. Just get it out of here. I don't give a fuck anymore, dude. What is happening? Is my game bugged? My game's fucking bugged, dude. 3 out of 5? Like, who cares? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's just garbage. My game's fucking broken, dude. Like 2 out of 3? 3 out of 3? Okay, 3 out of 4. Let's pause for a moment and like regain some composure. I'm fucking losing my mind. Okay, 3 out of 4 on this one, but like, it's not even that good. Who gives a shit? I literally need 3 in a row, so... This is so funny. It's actually me when I play Maple. It's just ridiculous. 3 out of 20. Like, what the fuck is this? And I rerolled so well today. Just breathe, okay? I'm not even that upset. Alright, 158. So if 2 of them in the past, it's 16 on top of that. 174. 174 would be a pretty good upgrade. 2 out of 3 is an upgrade, but obviously we want all the biscuits. I want all the biscuits. Here we go. Let's get some biscuits. Displacements, thank you very much for the follow. Hopefully that gives me the luck I need, and we go! It's just stupid, man. It's fucking stupid. I'm so sick of it, man. Like, day in, day out with this bullshit, man. Fucking joke, man. All will be forgiven if I can pass one of these Dark Pearl rings. Everything is on the line here. Everything is on the line for these fucking Dark Pearl rings, please. Alright, these two. Why must I be annoying and put this NPC in the bottom of Omega Sector, in the silo? I know! It's so frustrating. I'm gonna get my raid set up. We're gonna go to Africa after this. This fucking game, man. Alright. I have 2 accessory 30s. We only have luck. These are my only scrolls. It's not like I have an abundance of accessory scrolls, but this is what we're gonna have to make do with. Rage Boom into raid. It's not a Rage Boom yet. It will be. If I don't pass either of these, it will be. But yeah, this is the big one. I'd love to be done with the rings. I'd love to get one pass here, so please, one time. I'm gonna set up the raid, but if these rings die, the stream will die, and you will not see me until Wednesday. Alright, good luck to us. Here we go. Please! No, please! Okay, we got one. We got one. It's okay. I'm emotionally stable for another 2 days. I can take it. God, man, this fucking game. I have something. Okay. Alright, guys. I've stabilized. I'm calm. I'm composed. Today is Wednesday. Okay, then I mean Friday. I'm out of it. I'm out of it. I'm out of here. YouTube, Twitch, 48 on YouTube, 37 on Twitch. Thank you guys so much for joining me once again. And you know, it doesn't need to be said, but I want to say it anyway. So yeah, I really appreciate you all being here. You will see me on Friday. Take care. All right, bye-bye.